This fourth industrial revolution is so immersive and so globally changing everything we do, how we live, how we work, how we relate to one another, how we get born, how we die, how we pray. Everything we're going to be completely defined by the technological and institutional changes that are going to adapt to it. So this was back in a few weeks ago in the World Economic Forum, where they're really starting to discuss these issues. And obviously, I wouldn't be able to go into every single technology. But if we kind of look at how it's disrupting media, I work on a very cross-industrial basis. So there's hardly a week that goes by without, there's a new client that approaches me with a request. And every time I hear the words millennials and disruption, millennials, disruption. And it's these big companies that are really starting to worry that they are being disrupted from the outside, that they're completely falling apart, that their reason for being is falling apart. And this is happening in so many industries at the moment. Now, usually what I tell these companies is that if you really want to look at an industry that has already some track record of being disrupted, please look at the media industry. So I can't really say that here because you are the media industry and you have been disrupted for a while. Now, why is that? If you read a book from Jeremy Rifkin, he recently wrote a book called Zero Marginal Cost Society. You will see that the communications internet and the changes that we're seeing in the communications internet is starting to lay some foundations of the changes that we're going to see in the physical world around us. So you are actually the harbinger of the changes that are coming. What that means, for one thing, is that we see these P2P flat platforms. It's very popular these days to say, what is the Uber of this or the Uber of that? I think we could rather say that Uber is the YouTube of the transportation industry. Because really, when you think about it, these peer-to-peer platforms and how these new communications patterns are starting to happen, they are peer-to-peer. They've been peer-to-peer for quite a while in the media industry, and you are the ones who are really feeling it longer than any of these other industries. I know it's disrupting, especially advertisement-based business models are starting to really wonder how we're going to survive this. Also, we have, and I don't need to really go into this co-creation and do-it-yourself. I think we've already covered a lot of that today. This is a generation that really wants to be heard and wants to be part of the final product. And they want a customized experience. They want a customized product. There's really two ways that you, for sure, that you can customize, individualize a product for them. One is to invite them into these platforms like Nike Idea has done, where you basically have the shoe, but you put your personal twist on it. Or, you go and buy your Coca-Cola and there's your name on there. So that's one way of getting a customized, personalized product. The other way is to use computer algorithms. And this is where we're going into, creepy territory. A lot of people think this is really creepy because it means you have to have a lot of data about people so that you can give them a product at the end of it.